Welcome, everyone. I'm Allison Billings, and I'm the Executive Director of Impact on Education, and thank you all for joining us. Before we get started, please make sure if you're on this Google Meet that you've muted yourself, and just unmute if you're one of our speakers before it's your turn. We've got a bunch of speakers lined up, and many more who are watching, because we are all really excited to do this, even though it's virtual. So thrilled to have you. Thanks for joining us. Impact on Education is the foundation for Boulder Valley School District and all of the public schools in our community. So our role is really about supporting public education and public educators, providing opportunities to all of our students, and helping them overcome all kinds of obstacles, as well as helping BVSD evolve and innovate and bring forward best practices. So our focus is really always around supporting students and supporting educators. And it's exactly 8 weeks ago, was Thursday, March 12th. That was the night we planned to host the Impact Awards and honor incredible folks from across the school district, as well as the 8 finalists that we'll get to meet tonight. So, of course, 8 weeks ago on March 12th was instead the night that we found out that BVSD's doors would be closed for students. So since then, we've been focused as an organization on really helping to meet the urgent critical needs of the students in our community. So our work has been around supporting the food distribution efforts and at-home learning, as well as supporting plans to catch kids up on anything that they may have missed. So it's been a busy time for us as the foundation, and I know it's been an incredibly busy time for all of our educators and administrators. So huge thanks before we even get started to all of the educators who are watching and administrators, because we know these have been plans, these are times we didn't plan for and didn't expect, and it's been incredible to see everyone rise to the challenge. So from Impact on Education, we're really grateful and glad that you're so committed to our students, just like we are. So tonight, although we're not virtual or we're not together like we would have been back on March 12th, we really wanted to acknowledge these 8 finalists for our inaugural Imogene Maxon Award for Early Educators and announce this year's winner. So we've postponed the Impact Awards. Right now it's scheduled for September 10th, and we will honor you all again in person the way you deserve, as well as all the honorees from all of the schools. Our Impact Award winners this year are fantastic folks. We put a video together that you can watch through our website, but we're going to do that hopefully in real life in a couple of months. But tonight is as part of Teacher Appreciation Week, we wanted to host this virtual event to thank teachers everywhere and acknowledge these 8 amazing finalists. So we have a great virtual event lined up, and I'd like to thank BVSD Communications too for helping set this up and make sure that we can broadcast and share the celebration with everyone who's watching. So I'd like to start by introducing Mike Gradoz, who's Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. So Mike, why don't you unmute and I'll mute myself.
Good evening, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here with you to honor teachers this week. The Teacher Appreciation Week is just one of my favorite times. And I tell you, being a former teacher, it's exciting to see that the work that educators are doing with our students today. It is the heart. Teachers are the heart of democracy. And I say that seriously because I truly believe that. Without teachers, we would definitely have civil unrest. And I tell you what's keeping us together right now are our teachers in this pandemic era that we're in right now. So one of the other things that's exciting about this whole thing is that our early teachers who come in, I'm so amazed by the challenge that these young people want to take on, because teaching is one of the hardest jobs in the world. I don't care what the president says, it is definitely one of the hardest jobs, right? So with that, I appreciate the fact that our early teachers have come to BVSD, have gained a great sense of knowledge for helping our kids, and yet they've given us a whole bunch too to work on. They're innovative, they're creative, they're passionate, and they have compassion for all of their students. So I really appreciate that. One of the things that early educators actually, I think, are really good at is telling us what we need to be doing. because they come from such a different perspective of where they're at being a young teacher as to how we can make changes within our own system. So I truly appreciate that. So again, for teachers, appreciating all the things you do for Teacher Appreciation Week, especially during the online learning and what we're doing now. And for you new teachers, those who are being nominated tonight, what an honor that you could come and we could share this with you. So thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Now I'd like to introduce three folks who are going to introduce themselves and then go through and introduce you to our finalists. I'm going to ask you guys, as you introduce our finalists, to make sure that you pause, and for when your name is announced, the only way this Google Meet works is if you unmute yourself and please say a quick hello so that we can see you and acknowledge you, and feel free to say a couple words if you'd like as we go through. So I'm going to introduce you to Carlos Pacheco, Terri Mulford, and Katie Mills, and they'll tell us more about our finalists. First up is Carlos. I know you're on here, Carlos. You might be muted. All right. I can see that he's on here, but I will skip and let's have Terri Mulford please join us and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Terri Mulford, and I'm the president of the Boulder Valley Education Association. We work with Impact on Education throughout the year to champion professional excellence, and we're so appreciative that Impact recognizes and rewards our hardworking educators. And man, are they working hard these days. As president of BVEA and a board member of Impact on Education, I'm thrilled to welcome all of you and congratulate all of our finalists.
Thank you, Terri. Carlos, if you're able to unmute, I would love you to introduce yourself. Okay, Katie, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Katie Mills, BVSD's Director of Professional Learning. Jean Maxon was a lifelong educator and strongly committed to teaching and teacher education. When Impact on Education came to us with this idea to honor teachers who are early in their career, we loved it. Our induction team works closely with all of our new educators, and we know how hard the first few years can be. We reached out to principals across the district and to our induction team to gather nomination for BVSD's Best New Teachers. And we are so proud to introduce you to the 8 finalists for this year's Imogene Maxon Early Career Teacher Award. Our first teacher is Ellie Ruger from Boulder High School, and where she's a Spanish teacher there. And Ellie was described as fun, challenging, and caring. Ellie, can you say hi to everyone real quickly?
Hi, thanks so much for having me. Really appreciate it. I'm honored to be nominated.
Our second educator this evening is John Kempsell, and John is the band director at Eldorado K-8, and John is described as passionate, innovative, and encouraging of all to succeed.
Hi, everybody.
Dan, can you hear me? Oops, sorry, go ahead.
It's all good. Thanks. Hi.
Sorry about that, John. This is Carlos. For some reason, my laptop's not working, so I'm going to jump in on a separate call and want to introduce the third finalist, Kellie Sherwood from Emerald Elementary, second grade teacher out of there. And what you need for that kind of second grade teaching is things that she has. She's kind, energetic, and very looking forward to learning more about her kids.
Thank you so much. Hello, everybody.
Next, we have Emily Trujillo from Emerald Elementary School, where she is a kindergarten teacher. Emily is fun, supportive, receptive, caring, and their favorite teacher.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm so grateful to be nominated today. Thank you so much for having me.
Our next nominee is Jessica Robinson, and Jessica is a theater teacher at Manhattan Middle School, and she's described as funny, clever, supportive of students and their learning goals.
Hi everyone! Just like all of the previous nominees, it's an honor to be here and share this space with wonderful educators. Thank you so much for hosting us.
Great. Our next finalist is Rovina Yakubov, and she's from Netherlands Middle Senior, language arts teacher. Some of the attributes for Rovina are smart, holding high expectations, compassionate, and honest. Rovina, how about saying hello to the group?
Hi everyone, I'm super excited to be here like everyone else, kind of in disbelief, but very honored as well. Thank you.
Next is Katherine Peters from the Transition Center for Special Education. And Katherine is fun, dedicated, supportive, calm, and compassionate.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. And I also feel very honored to be here, and thank you for putting together this virtual space for us.
Okay, it looks like our final nominee is Stacy Aldana. And Stacy is a first grade teacher at Uni Hill Elementary, and she's described as kind, respectful, and holding high expectations.
Hi everyone, it's an honor to be here and once again, thank you for the nomination.
It was very hard to choose a winner because you are all fantastic. Each one of you has contributed so much to teaching, and you each demonstrate such promise to our profession. But we could only choose one winner, so we asked a member of BVSD School Board to announce the tough decision. I would like to introduce you to the chair of the BVSD Board of Education, Tina Marquis.
Hi, good afternoon, and it's such an honor to be here. It's so exciting to hear about all these people who have joined our staff and are helping to educate our students. And also, thanks for sticking with us through this incredible time of professional development, going from in-person to online learning in a mere 8 weeks. Pretty incredible. And I also just want to always make a shout out to Impact on Education, who helps the district out meeting its goals, filling in the gaps, and taking us to a higher place, a better place, and offering more supports to our students than we can do alone. So on behalf of all of my colleagues on the school board, we are very pleased to learn about the award winners and how they've impacted each of their respective schools. You do inspire us. So it is now my honor to announce this year's Imogene Maxon Award winner, and it's Emily Trujillo.
Thank you so much. I am so honored. I can't tell you how much that means to me. I truly appreciate it.
Okay. And now to share a few words about Emily and why she was nominated, let's hear from Samara Williams, the principal of Emerald Elementary.
Hi, everybody. So first of all, congratulations to all of you finalists for being nominated and being a finalist for the Imogene Maxon Award, including Kellie Sherwood, who is also a valued member of the Emerald team. It's an honor to tell you about Emily Trujillo. Emily is a BVSD kid. She attended Lafayette Elementary, Louisville Middle School, and Monarch High School. Emily began her love for teaching when Terri, the president of our BVEA, was her third grade teacher. Emily continued to maintain her mentor-teacher relationship with Terri during the past 12 years, and we thank Terri for her guidance and mentorship. Thanks, Terri. Emily graduated early from Monarch High School and attended CSU for her elementary education degree. Currently, in her first year of teaching, she's pursuing a master's degree in culturally linguistic and diverse education. Emily is a proud teacher of color who believes strongly that our students should see themselves represented in their teachers. Emily is a member of our equity committee, and she is a strong leader, advocate, and role model. Emily is an incredibly strong novice teacher who has natural leadership abilities, a natural ability to connect with children, an understanding of the importance of family engagement, and a genuine, bubbly love for teaching. Early in October, Emily asked me permission to do a home visit to a mom who was on bed rest and couldn't come to school for a conference. I don't know about most of you, but in my first year of teaching, I didn't have the poise, confidence, or experience to even be doing conferences, let alone dive into home visits on my own just to provide access. During home learning, Emily has been a leader on her team. Her ability to navigate the digital platforms necessary to deliver genuine and authentic home learning experiences has been essential to the success of our home learning. Emily has supported not just her team, but other grade level teams in our school. She has been really important in these last 8 weeks. Emily is special. I'm proud to congratulate her for being awarded the Imogene Maxon Award on behalf of BVSD, Emerald, and Impact on Education. Thank you.
Thanks, Samara. And congratulations, Emily. We are super grateful. All of our finalists are receiving checks from the bequest we received from Imogene Maxon. So each of our finalists will get a $100 check, and Emily, we're providing you with a $1,000 check in the mail, thanks to Jean Maxon. So in addition, though, our friends at CU are also really grateful for teachers, and they're sending their thanks along.
In honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, CU, the Pac-12, and the College Football Playoff's Extra Yard for Teachers initiative would like to gift a $500 gift card to a teacher to use to enhance their distance learning. Please help us congratulate Emily Trujillo, kindergarten teacher at Emerald Elementary. Thank you for all of your hard work, and thank you to all teachers for your efforts during this time of remote learning. Go Buffs!
Thanks again, really, all of our finalists. I wish you all the best. We are so super grateful. Emily, congratulations to you. And I'd like to hand it off to our superintendent, Rob Anderson, to share a few closing thoughts with us.
Thanks, Allison. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to our finalists. I'm seeing some amazing first-year teachers and some familiar faces. I've been in many of your classrooms, luckily enough, and so it is hard enough to be a first-year teacher. And then given the pandemic and all of the challenges that you've had, home learning, no toilet paper, I mean, you name it, it has been one heck of a year. And I just can't tell you how proud I am of all of you and the importance of first-year teachers in education. I mean, oftentimes we think about the importance of veteran educators, and certainly that is incredibly important, and we've got great veteran educators in BVSD. But I'd be shocked if it isn't our beginning teachers that are really helping lead this home learning initiative and moving to a more technologically based online environment. And our digital natives versus folks that have had technology ever since they were born, that are teaching now and are entering our profession, are filling a critical role. And so I want to thank you for all that you do. Teachers are the strength of our district. I am so glad to see all your faces and look forward to working with all of you for years to come. I'm so proud of our district. I'm so proud of our partnership with Impact on Education, Allison, and those board members that are on this call and are watching at home. Thank you. Your partnership during this time has been critical for us. We've been able to do amazing things to support our families and kids through our partnership. So I am incredibly grateful on behalf of our school district. Thank you all so much. And I want to thank everybody for who's joining us, because not only do we have incredible teachers, we have mentors, we have leaders, and we have friends that are on this call. that all create these support networks for everybody who's just starting out in what is the most powerful profession in the world. And I'm with Mike. Educators during this time, their stars are shining incredibly bright. The impact that you're having for kids and families, again, just forever grateful. So thank you. Congratulations. And Allison, I'll turn it back over to you.
Well, that's it. I think we need to end on a round of applause because I am just so encouraged by everybody. We hope to celebrate in real life soon, but thank you for making this virtual event happen. And thank you to the incredible finalists for all of your fantastic contributions. We look forward to seeing great things from you all. Bye, everybody.
Thanks again, everyone. Congratulations. Go BVSD!